Mastering prefixes and suffixes. Identifying the correct spelling. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a vital part of the English language, prefixes and suffixes. We'll learn about how to add them to base words while ensuring that our spelling remains correct. So, let's get started and turn you into a spelling superstar. Before we dive in, let's clarify what prefixes and suffixes are. A prefix is a letter or a group of letters added to the beginning of a word to alter its meaning. Examples include un, re, pre, mis, etc. A suffix, on the other hand, is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a word to change its meaning or part of speech. Examples include full, less, li, ness, etc. When adding a prefix to a word, the spelling of the base word typically remains unchanged. For instance, when we add un to happy, we get unhappy. As you can see, the base word happy keeps its original spelling. This is the general rule for prefixes. Adding a suffix, however, often requires changes in the base word's spelling. Here are some general rules. 1. Doubling the final consonant. When a one-syllable word ends in a single vowel followed by a single consonant, we typically double the final consonant before adding a suffix beginning with a vowel. For example, run becomes running. 2. Dropping the silent e. When a word ends with a silent e, we generally drop the e before adding a suffix that begins with a vowel. For instance, hope becomes hoping. 3. Y to I rule. When a word ends in y, preceded by a consonant, we generally change the y to I before adding a suffix, except those beginning with I. For instance, happy becomes happiness. English, being a complex language, has exceptions. For example, words ending in c often add a k before adding a suffix beginning with e, I, or y. So, panic becomes panicky. Additionally, some words do not double their final consonants before a suffix even though they seem to follow the rule. For instance, visit becomes visiting, not visiting. To fully understand these rules and exceptions, practice is essential. Try creating new words using various prefixes and suffixes. Write them down, say them out loud, and use them in sentences to help remember the correct spellings. That's all for today's lesson. With these rules and practice, you're on your way to mastering prefixes and suffixes, and spelling will become much less daunting. Remember, even native English speakers struggle with spelling from time to time, so don't worry if you make mistakes. They are just steps on your journey to becoming a spelling superstar. Happy learning!